So complex number and quadratic equations, so this is the second method that we can use here. So as we said, we have a quadratic equation. If we change that z, that is a complex number, to x, then you can see that would be x to the power of 2 plus 12x plus 261 equals 0. And if anyone gave you that equation to solve, what would you do? Minus b formula, of course, isn't it? And that's exactly what we can use here. We can use minus b formula. The only difference here, so let's write our a, b, and c. The only difference is that normally we can just put all of that in our calculator, press equal, and get a value. Here we have to work it because the answer is a complex number. Therefore, calculator will tell us an error. So it will be minus value of b in this case is 12 plus minus, and again square root value of b, 12 to the power of 2 minus 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 261 over 2 multiplied by a, which is 1. What we're going to get here under the square root, we are going to be getting a negative value. That's where our complex number will come from. So minus 12 will be just minus 12 plus minus. Now let's find what value do we have under the square root. We put all of that in our calculator, press equal, and we get minus 900. Don't forget, only what's under. We're not using the square root because it will give you error. And then 2. Now, minus 900 can be written as what? 900 multiply by minus 1 under the square root. And we are using the idea that when you have a multiplication under the square root, you can divide that multiplication into separate square roots, isn't it? So that's where that is our I, isn't it? I is a square root of minus 1. So we change that to I, and therefore we get minus 12 plus minus. If we put 900, square root of 900 in our calculator, we get 30. And then we change that minus 1 under the square root to I over 2. Now we know that complex number cannot remain with a fraction. So if we divide that fraction with the denominator of being 2, because that's for both of them. So therefore minus 12 by 2, that will be minus 6, plus minus 30 by 2, that's 15, and I. So therefore one root will be minus 6 plus 15i, and the second minus 6 minus 15i. Yes, that method is much quicker than the previous one. I agree with your thoughts.